Alright. Stranger Things. Volume 2. Season 5, Volume 2. Good. Just, yeah, it was alright. It was okay. It was cool. Like, it was good. It was great. There was good moment. Like, spoiler alert, obviously. Dustin and Steve. Honestly, I didn't like them fighting from the beginning, and Dustin's like new attitude and all that shit. But seeing the culmination in volume 2, it fucking broke my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was great. That was good. And like the chemistry between them two, yes. Like, it was so good. Like, that was sad. And the way Dustin actually was pushing him away because he cared for him, and it's like, yo, okay. And then how he just confessed, I don't want you to die. I don't want it to happen again. And everything. And he said, don't be stupid. Yeah, man. And ironically, right after that moment, the stairs literally melted. Nah, he literally did save his... Nah, but, man, okay. That shit actually had me in tears, I'm not gonna lie. And then it's like, that was one of the great moments. And then the whole Nancy and Jonathan being locked up in a room, it was good, but it had flaws as well. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's like, it was like they were acting like they were actually gonna kill them off, or like make it seem like they were gonna kill them off, but then they pussied out in the last second, because it's like there was no anticipation. It's like, and then they just like, like they pussied out in the last second. It's like literally the thing, whatever it was, is cemented before it even got to them. It's like literally like, what? Like, there was no stakes. There was like no fucking stakes. If you wanted to like act like they were gonna die and then pull the rug and then surprise us like, oh, they survived, at least like you could have done it up to like, you could have like make the thing go higher, maybe up to their necks before it stopped. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like there was no stakes with that. That was a bit weird, but their confession and them talking about their relationship and everything, and that was also emotional and good. I liked it. That was deep. And then the whole Jonathan showing her the ring and saying, would you unpropose? And I feel like, I don't know, because it's not officially stated, but with that whole thing, it makes it seem like they're breaking up, and it shows like Nancy just needs to take time for herself, think for herself, and like for her own self and all this, and it's like, and then he even says unproposed. So I feel like it's like showing like they're breaking up. It's like, it's not official, but unofficially I think they broken up, because it even showed like the ring on the floor. I feel like is like symbolism for like they're separating or splitting up. I feel like that. I don't know if anybody else got that vibe. Maybe it's just me, but I got that vibe for it. And then, yeah, that shit was crazy. Okay, let's talk about, like, the main things now. Forget about the relationship stuff. That's too sappy, right? Okay. Let's talk about, like, the main stuff now. Like, the whole Vecna's plan, what the fuck the Upside Down is, what we're doing, everything. Let's go. Okay, so keep telling me the entire time the Upside Down is a fucking bridge to another dimension. Oh man, okay. Surprise, surprise! Yeah. So the Upside Down is a bridge between Earth and another dimension. Our world and another world. Okay? And yeah, and that's the world that Vecna comes from, the one that 11 pushed him into. And I think that wasn't if you've seen the first Shadow, that wasn't the first time he was in that world, apparently. Yeah. Like, and that makes sense with what they mentioned, how they're all like created from Henry, because Henry was the first one who already had powers, and he probably had powers because he came from that dimension. That would make more sense now. I haven't seen the first Shadow, but like apparently, but that's what it was. He went to that dimension as a kid or some shit. It's called Dimension X. So that actually makes more sense now. Yo. And yeah. And we're gonna get more of his past, apparently. And something. Yeah, that actually makes so much sense now. Yeah. But it's just weird. It's just weird. Now all of a sudden you're making it like it was from time ago, and this was like a recreation and all this shit, and like because they created them from Vecna. So you're telling me they all got their powers from him? Yo, it's crazy. So does that make 11 and Will the same now, kind of? Because he also got his powers from Vecna. I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird, man. It's weird. This is what it's all weird. And then the whole Max and Holly trying to escape, the whole thing, them trying to escape, and then Max telling her, oh, you can't come with me at the end because that's my mind, you have to find yours wherever your body is. Yeah, that's weird. That's my body, you have to find your body. And then she found it inside the Dimension X, or the new world. And like, yeah, and that was crazy. And then she digged herself, and then she was falling through the Upside Down. That was crazy. And then yikes, Ragnar pulled her back, and she was just floating. Yeah. Let's talk about Will now. He got packed. Yo, he almost cooked Vecna though. That's actually sick though. Yeah. And then bang. But he actually he injured his leg, and the whole time we see him limping, which is actually amazing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was amazing. We seen him limping a little bit. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah. Yeah, what else is there to even say? I don't know, man. I like how, like, we have, like, Max was in a coma all this time, and now she comes back. I like that she's not fully, like, powerful, or, like, and she has no energy, and she's still in a wheelchair. That is good, because that's realistic. You're in a coma, you come back, you're not going to be at full power. That actually makes sense, because if they just, like, made it, she's fine, and it's like, I'm back in action, that wouldn't make sense, to be fair. That actually makes sense realistically, you know what I mean? So I like that they went that way. Cool. And I like now we have the new characters working with us, because we have the teacher, the science teacher, and then Robin's girlfriend Vicky, right? They told everybody, they told them now, and also technically they told Karen Wheeler. Even though, yeah, which is actually cool, and she's a badass. What the fuck? Nah, she's a badass. I don't know, that was actually sick with the washing machine, and it's just a boo. Nah, Okay, let's talk about the demigod dogs or because it's inconsistent. That's an inconsistency. When they were coming to the hospital, they literally just ignored everybody and just went straight to Max. That's very inconsistent. Like, because it's like, and then on top of it, they literally had music on blast, but they just ignoring that shit. But then when they hear the washing machine on, they literally follow that shit. That don't make no sense. That's some inconsistency right there. Like, what? Nah, I'm serious. Because if you remember back in season 2, and I forgot what season, but like back in the earlier seasons, they literally, any noise and they come running. Like, yeah, but so that's some weird inconsistency, and I guess like it's plot armor, but it's like there's like, I feel like there is no danger. Like we feel like it feels like everybody's good. They're like not really making everybody. Yeah, they're not making it the stakes very high. They almost did it with Nancy and Jonathan in that gooey white room, but then they cut it short. They should have continued that. Go a little like further and make it like, oh my fucking god, are they actually gonna die? Because at first I actually did thought they were gonna die when they were showing there was no escape and nothing, but then when it stopped, it's like, really, why? Like, honestly. But it's like, yeah, it was fun, and it's like, yeah, there's like some weird moments. I feel like there's weird moments here and there. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy it, but not as much as Volume 1, because like straight at the end of Volume 4, Season 4, I mean, it was like, cool, this is it. This is the end game, final battle. We're here, we're ready. Like, it's like it's like Infinity War. It's like the end of Infinity War, getting ready to go to Endgame. You know what I mean? If you have seen the Avengers movie, like you know what I mean. Or it's like, or like Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. It's like, it's like this is it. It's time for the final battle. And then it's like the first part of Volume 5, it was hyping it up. But then this volume, what the fuck are we doing? We should be fighting Vecna already. But it's like, we're just like stretching out, like, what the fuck we're trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is he doing? And it's like, what the fuck are we trying? We're just literally trying to figure out what the fuck he's trying to do. And it's like, yeah, we're trying to find clues and answers. That's it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it was very slow. Like it's like we were in a hype part, but then it's like there's a pause. It's like, I don't want to say filler, but it's like, yeah, in a way. Like, does that make sense? It's kind of like a filler in a way. It's like, because it's like we were already like literally hyped moment. It's like we should be going after him already, but it's like we're just waiting now, and it's like, for what? It's like we're just waiting and trying to figure out, like, what is he actually trying to do, when we should just be going after his ass, fucking him up. But it's like, so it's like, yeah, like, I don't know. It felt weird to me. It literally felt weird to me, like, as overall. And it's like just bits and pieces here and there that just feel a bit off with Volume 2. But maybe that's because they split the season, and it's like I watched it as a whole, I wouldn't have noticed, or it's like, maybe, I don't know. maybe it's just I'm nitpicking, and it's just I'm too deep in thinking about this shit. I don't know. Maybe a second watch and it will take away some of my thoughts. But overall, it's like, yeah, the first half of season 5 was better. I'm not gonna lie, this 3 episodes were a little But I'm hoping that the finale will stick the fucking landing. Because if it doesn't, yikes. It's gonna be crazy. And I don't know if anybody gonna die, but it's like 7 out of 8 episodes, and no one was at risk. No one died. Nothing happened. Just like, why? And I still waiting for like the finale. I know they're teasing 11 at the end with her sister Callie, and her at the end they're gonna. Yeah, that was also a weird thing. Like they added this whole thing. Like I know like the experiments was a thing from prior, but it's like now they're making it more of a thing now as well. Yeah, it's a bit weird. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like they've been sidelining 11 a little bit. I don't know, like let's be real, the whole show literally revolves around 11. She's like one of the main, like, literally stars of the show. Like, you know, it was her show from the get-go. And it's like, I feel like this season they've been sidelining her. I don't know, it's just maybe me. Like, literally, season 4, at the end of season 4 is literally, we were literally setting up the final battle between 11 and Henry. Like, literally, 1 versus 11. And it's like, that's the showdown. Is gonna happen, the rematch, or whatever. Like, you know, and then it's like, this season is like, they're like, scratch that, and it's like, we're sidelining 11, and it's just, we're just running around trying to figure out, like, what the fuck's going on. And it's like, yeah, and also, and now Will is all of a sudden the main star. Like, what? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, like, nitpicking. I don't know. That's how I feel. But I don't know. I don't know if you're with me, or it's like, it's just, I'm just being stupid. I don't know. This is just that's how it makes me feel. Anyways, this shit is packed. This shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it has good moments. It has bad moments, and it's like, it was good. It was alright. It wasn't like the best thing, but it was alright. I enjoyed it. I had fun. And it's like, it gave me what I wanted, what I watched. It's like, it gave me what I wanted out of Stranger Things, you know, because I watch it for like the emotions between the characters, and like, you know, the relationships that I grew up with, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like with Steve and Dustin, Nancy and Jonathan, Lucas and Max. Like, you know, like, they're giving me, like, the stuff that I want. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, I can't be mad about that. They are giving me what I want, even though they're not giving me too much. If that makes sense. Because it wasn't as great as Volume 1. I'm not gonna lie. Volume 1's better. Maybe because it's the middle of the season, like, I'm trying to give it, like, benefit of the doubt, but it's like, I don't know. But it's like, yeah, as long as they stick the landing, I don't care, honestly. They have to stick the landing, and this finale is 2 hours. So it's like, it's shorter than the season 4's finale. So I'm a little worried. I'm just playing. I'm not worried. They got this. The whole show as a whole is good. It's like, yeah. overall, the show is banging. So it's like, I believe in him. Give us that one final showdown now. You know? Give us the best final showdown ever now. And we're here for it. Come New Year's, this is gonna be amazing. I hope. I'm scared. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. This is never ending. That's for sure. Never ending story for 100%. Netflix gonna bleed this shit dry. Honestly. All jokes aside, all jokes aside, seriously, I do believe Netflix would try to bleed this dry though, because it's like one of their main, money making shows. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's for 10 years. That's wild. Has it really been 10 years? Yeah, since 16, right? Since 2016. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We grew up with them, man. It's crazy. Anyways. Yeah. So, yeah. It just has to end well. And the bingo card that I made, if you've seen my bingo card short, yeah, nothing. Hopefully, maybe something in the finale. The only two, well, technically, I cheated. But it's like, I don't really have anything, but the two that is technically not really, but it's the closest I have to in my bingo card is Henry being controlled. Technically, when Will technically controlled him when he snapped his leg and like turned his head talking to Max before he said get out and pushed him out of it. Technically, that count. Technically, that's Will controlling him. So that's one. And then the upside down. And then we're talking about dimensions. So technically, multiverse. Yeah, no, I don't know. Those are like the only two technically I can get away with. But yeah, other than that, nothing else. Yeah. Anyways. Peace. See you for the finale.